You sit down, turn on your TV, and start watching something normal, comfortable, familiar. But over the past few years, smart TVs have quietly become one of the most invasive devices in most homes, and almost nobody talks about it because it doesn't feel like a phone, it feels like a television. Today, we'll look at exactly what modern smart TVs track, how that data gets used, and why the price you paid might not be the full price. The most significant tech in modern smart TVs is automatic content recognition, ACR. Almost nobody's heard of it. Almost everyone with a smart TV has it running right now. ACR takes regular screenshots of your screen multiple times a second and compares them against a massive database of known content to identify what you're watching, when, for how long, and when you skip or switch inputs. This works for everything, not just apps on the TV. Plug in a game console, Blu-ray player, or cable box, and ACR sees what's on screen regardless of source. It looks at the pixels, not the source. This data gets sent back to the manufacturer. Samsung, LG, Vizio, Roku, and most major brands operate ACR systems. Vizio was fined by the FTC in 2017 for collecting this data without adequate disclosure. After paying the fine, they kept collecting it, just with updated terms of service users agreed to without reading. The data gets sold to advertisers, media companies, and data brokers. Knowing exactly what millions watch and how engaged they are is extraordinarily valuable. Most modern smart TVs have a built-in microphone for voice commands. Genuinely useful, it's also a microphone in your living room connected to the internet. Samsung TVs made headlines in 2015 when their privacy policy stated voice commands, including personal or sensitive information, may be captured and transmitted to a third party, a voice recognition company called Nuance. The policy was updated after backlash, but the microphone and its data transmission remained. The standard defense is the mic only activates on a wake word. Largely true for the deliberate assistant, but wake word detection means the TV is always listening for the trigger, a different kind of always on than people imagine. In 2020, Consumer Reports testing found several smart TV platforms sending data back continuously, including behavioral data and device info, regardless of whether voice features were being used. Here's the uncomfortable economic reality. Vizio's CFO stated in 2015 the company makes more money from data and advertising than from selling televisions. The TV at the price you paid is essentially a subsidized device designed to get a data-collecting screen into your home. This model spread across the industry. Roku, which powers many smart TV platforms, generates a substantial portion of revenue from advertising and data licensing, not hardware. Same for Amazon Fire TV and Google TV. This is why a smart TV with good specs often costs less than expected. The hardware margin is thin or negative. The money comes from knowing what you watch for the next decade. When a manufacturer offers a cheaper price for accepting ads or data collection, you're not getting a deal. You're making a different kind of payment, just not in currency. The good news is most of these settings can be changed. They're just not easy to find by design. ACR can usually be disabled in the privacy section. Samsung calls it viewing information services. LG calls it Live Plus. Vizio calls it Smart Interactivity. Roku calls it Smart TV Experience. None of these names say what they do. Disabling ACR doesn't break any features you actually use. The TV still streams, still runs apps, still works exactly as it did. You just stop contributing your viewing history to the pipeline. For the microphone, you can disable voice features entirely or use the physical mute option many TVs have. If voice commands are useful, using them knowingly is a reasonable trade. Having them on without knowing is not. One more option, most platforms let you opt out of interest-based advertising. It doesn't stop ads, but stops them from being targeted using your viewing data. Buried in settings, but it exists on every major platform. Your TV used to be a one-way relationship. You watched it, it didn't watch you back. That changed around 2013 when smart TVs started shipping with internet connections. The TV you bought is still a TV. It just has a second job now, and you're not the boss in that arrangement. Changing 3 settings takes about 5 minutes. Whether you bother is up to you, but at least now you know the settings exist.